everybody, my name is Miranda, and today I wanted to make a special video for one of my favorite OTPs because, as you may have seen recently, there was this big poll on eOnline that was for like the top couple of 2017, even though it really should be the top couple of 2016, right? Because 2017 just started, but semantics. And Evan and Isak won from Scam, so I'm super excited, and I am pronouncing all these names and the TV show title wrong, I know, because I'm not Norwegian. But I'm so excited that they won. I think this is amazing just because I don't really know anyone in person who watches Scam, you know, because it's such like a, it's literally like if you don't live in Norway, you have to watch it on Google Drive. But now this is just like, I feel like showing that there are so many fellow Scam people out there and so many fellow Evan and Isak shippers, and I was just really happy to see them win because I never thought in a million years they could have. Like, I didn't think it was that big and collected for them to win, so I am so extremely pleased that they did, and I'm really excited. So to celebrate, I want to do a video before Season 4 comes out, so this is just going to be obviously Season 3 moments, but this is going to be my top 5 Evan and Isak moments. I decided more to focus on the happier moments, since we know they have some not so happy moments that are more Isak-centric. But like I said, these are going to be my top 5 moments for Evan and Isak, or Even and Isak, I think is how you say their names. I'm so bad at this, guys, but I think it's Even, right? Because they're like Even and Isak. I don't know. Coming in at number 5, we have one of the last moments that happened in Season 3, and that is basically just everything that happened with them at the Christmas party, because I love that we finally got to see them, I think, knowing that they were both healthy and happy. Like, I feel like before we had gotten such happy and cute moments, but sometimes they were overwrought because you thought Evan was acting just a little strange, you know? Like, I think in the kitchen scene after when he was cooking breakfast, that's a good example of, like, it's a really cute moment, but I think when I watch it, I get like I cringe and I get a little nauseous because just the way Evan's acting doesn't seem right, and you find out later that there's a reason why it's not right. But the Christmas party is when it's all out on the table, everyone is happy and together, and I just love seeing my little babies so happy and so together, and they, you know, we got a happy ending. I think people are worried that it wasn't going to be a happy ending, but we got it. They saved each other in the end, and that's how it happened. And I just really love, one of my favorite moments ever is when they discuss Evan needing a support person and a boyfriend, and Isak is like, oh, I saw the flyer and I thought, oh, he's cute, like, I'll take it. And I just think that's so cute how they still can have this great relationship even with Isak being true to who he is now and Evan being open about his mental illness and taking his medication, how they can still be who they are. And I thought it was so cute. And then number 4 is, I think we can call it the infamous at this point, pool scene that literally, if you don't know Scam, you at least know the pool scene because you've seen it on Tumblr. Someone reblogged it. It is the most amazing thing I've ever seen, and what makes it even more amazing is that it correlates to the parallels throughout the whole season of Evan and Isak being Romeo and Juliet, kind of. You know, they take the turn after where they end up happy and like Romeo and Juliet. But what happens is they just have that really cute moment where they sneak in and they get into this little competition about who can hold their breath longer, and Isak pushes Evan into the pool, and it's just super, like, you can feel the tension on screen of, like, they just left their dates and there's clearly something going on, but no one has accepted it or, like, acknowledged it yet, and you're like, what's gonna happen? And then my man Evan just goes in and makes his move, and Isak, being the sweet angel that he is, like, doesn't even flinch and is just like, you cheated, so I lost the contest, we'll have to do it again. And then they just continue to make out, and it's amazing, and it's so beautifully done. I really love underwater scenes. Like, that is like my jam when someone does an underwater scene in a TV show. I just love it. So having this first kiss be underwater and being like Isak is being cleansed and it's his new beginning, and this thing that he's starting with Evan, I think is just so cute. And it is one of my all-time favorite couple kisses, like, ever on TV. It's just so romantic, so cute, and just so, like, ugh, I love it. Also, I really love that, like, you know, like, romantic couples, like, it's gonna be romantic if you kiss in the rain, and Julie, who makes Scam, was like, you know what, we're going bigger. You want to get a little rain on them? I'm gonna throw them in a freaking pool and have them kiss, and I just applaud her for that, honestly. Number 3 is another kiss that I really liked, but I also liked it for the impact that it set up in the scene, and this is when I truly fell in love with Scam. I'll be honest, like, watching it, I was like, this is it for me. Like, I just love the direction, I love the editing, I love the music, and that is the scene when they are at the party at Isaac's house, and Isaac is dancing with Emma, kissing her, and Isaac looks over at Evan to find Evan watching him as they're making out with their respective dates, and they both just have this, like, I wanna fuck you look on their faces as they're kissing these other girls. Like, it makes it seem like as passionately as they're making out with these girls, they want to do that with each other. And just the lighting, the music, how it's call your girlfriend, tell her that it's not your fault but you just met someone new. I love it. I just think it's so good, and I remember being like, oh crap, when they did it, because I was in love with it. I just thought it was like the perfect music moment and the perfect scene, and it definitely showed where Isaac and Evan were going, and that Isaac's crush thing was not one-sided, that Evan was definitely interested in him, and I loved it. Number 2 is a scene that is heartbreaking, emotional, and just, I literally like fell out of my chair when I saw it, I'll be honest. And it is the Oh Holy Night scene from episode 9, right? And it was Isaac is at church with his mom and his dad, and he gets this big text from Evan after all the crap that's gone down with Evan and finding out that he's bipolar, and Sonia kind of insinuating that this is a phase that Evan's going through. He doesn't really want to be gay. He doesn't really want to love Isaac. It's just a product of his mania, and it has Isaac questioning kind of everything about his relationship and who he is and his coming out thing and all that. So he gets this message from Evan, and it's basically saying, like, I'm sorry I didn't tell you that I'm bipolar. I'm sorry that I lied to you. I just didn't want to scare you. I didn't want to lose you. But I realized that you can't lose someone because all people are alone anyway. And he says that he's where they first met and just reiterates that he loves him. And it's a really... It's a worrying text. I remember, like, when I first read it, I was like, oh my gosh. I was really worried that he was going to kill himself, because now that he had gone through the mania, we all knew that the depressive episode was next. And that text, I think, when he said all people are alone anyway, was super, like, that was a red flag for a lot of people, I think. Just being like, oh my gosh, like, what step is he going, like, what is he going to do next, Evan? Because he obviously isn't in the right frame of mind, and he doesn't really have anyone that understands what he's going through right now. So Isaac, being the champ that he is, runs out of the church, runs, like, I don't know, someone mapped it on Google Maps. It was like 40 minutes, or I don't know, it was like something far, like maybe not that far, but it was something crazy far. So he runs, and you see him there, and he's looking, and he doesn't see Evan, and you're like, crap, he's too late. Like, he's gonna find, like, Evan, like, just dead somewhere. And then Evan steps out of the school, and, like, just the look on his face when he saw Isaac was, I melted. I was like, oh my gosh, because you could see just the relief, the hope, but then immediately he put it down and was like, I don't want to get too excited. Like, he could just be telling me off and being like, I don't want to talk to you anymore or anything like that. But Isaac, being the adorable little boy that he is, just takes Evan and is like, you're not alone. You'll never be alone. And just kisses him and comforts him. And I melted, guys, honestly, because, like, I think it was just such a sweet moment, and it's where they made their deviation from tragic couples, because Isaac was able to save Evan and pull him back and be there for him. And it was really great, and I really loved it. It was, oh my gosh, and the Oh Holy Night music playing in the background was just perfection. And then, of course, my number 1 moment for Evan and Isaac is in the next episode, after Isaac has taken Evan home to take care of him, and Evan is kind of still in his depressive state that he'll be in for a bit, and just feeling really low and feeling like he shouldn't be with Isaac right now, because Isaac doesn't need this. He doesn't need someone to bring him down. He doesn't need someone that he has to worry about all the time and stuff like that. And Isaac gets a call from Sonia, who's just trying to check in, and basically explains to him that Evan just needs to work through this, and you just need to be there for him. And she says the thing that really resonated with me this whole season 3, like, this is what I took from season 3, is that you just take things day by day, and when that's too much, you take them hour by hour, and when that's too much, you take them minute by minute. Like, as soon as she said that, I just thought that was so great. I literally printed out and put it on my wall as, like, a little quote. Like, Nora has her, everyone's fighting a battle you know nothing about, be kind always. I have Sonia's quote about take it minute by minute, and that is what Isaac does. He goes back, and he just tells Evan that, like, we're just gonna take it minute by minute. Like, we don't have to worry about the future right now. We don't have to worry about, are we forever? We don't have to worry about what's everyone gonna say? Like, we're just gonna take this minute by minute and see how you feel then and see how I can help you in this minute. And I thought it was really sweet. And I also do really love in that moment, there's a really quick moment where Isak talks about the party that's happening later in that week, and Evan is basically like, yeah, I don't know if I really want to, like, feel up to going to it, you know? And Isak, being the champ that he is just like, yeah, okay. And you can see, like, I think Evan was, like, pulling back because, like, he's probably gotten into fights with Sonia and with his parents, you know? I'm sure there's stuff that they wanted Evan to go to that he didn't feel up to, and then they got mad at him for it, and you could see him kind of like pulling back and getting ready for Isak to be mad at him that he can't go to this party, and Isak is automatically just like, yeah, sure, like whatever you feel is best for you. And I think that really meant a lot to Evan, and this scene is just so cute to see Evan just being all snuggled by Isak, and I just love how, like, they show him, like, wrapping him up like a burrito, and he's just taking care of him and giving him forehead kisses, and I think it's just the best thing that you could see, because Isak said he didn't want mentally ill people in his life, and now with Evan, he is working his hardest to make him feel that he's going to be okay and that he's going to be there for him and that he's loved, and I just absolutely love it. I think it shows a real relationship, and it's beautiful, because I think that's when it starts their real, true relationship. Nothing is left off the table now. They know all each other's secrets and stuff like that. And it's really great. I really, really loved it, and it made me so, so happy and squealy and fangirly and all that. So those are my top 5 moments. I'm hoping that we'll get more in season 4, because they are the top couple of 2017, so we need some good moments. I had some other ones written down that, like, didn't make the list but were really cute. Obviously, their first meeting when Evan is a giant dork and takes all the tissue paper to get Isak's attention. And then also the bus scene when Isak gets on the bus, doesn't even realize Evan is, like, right next to him, and Evan's like, hey! And they're just having, like, the most awkward conversation. And then Isak asks him to buy beer for him and his friends, and Evan conveniently forgets his ID at home, and Isak has to go with him. They're just such a cute couple. Again, I'm really, really excited that they won, and there are so many cute moments, so if you have any of your favorite ones that I didn't list here, please feel free to add them down below in the comments. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and, you know, for just Isak and Evan winning the competition, because that's amazing. I still can't get over it. Like, this little TV show that I just found out like 5 months ago is like tearing up the world. I love it. It's awesome. So thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!